What's up guys, today I explain you, Ultra Ego Vegeta remains Dragon Ball Super's biggest mistake, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe this channel. Now have fun with the video.
Goku and Vegeta end up in a deadly battle with Granola, the last of the Cerealians, and a man with an intense grudge against the Saiyan race for the massacre of his people. Vegeta manages to get the advantage when he turns Ultra Ego. Ultra Ego Vegeta makes a strong first impression, and he's enough to put Granola on the offensive, triggering the evolution of his left eye, suddenly. This ushers in the next stage of the fight, where Ultra Ego Vegeta loses to literally everyone he fights. It's a major mistake to not give Ultra Ego Vegeta some sort of victory, since Dragon Ball Super reduces an otherwise exciting transformation into a discouraging means to an end. Vegeta training on Yardrat and learning Force Spirit Fission to use against Moro comes across as a triumphant moment and a natural end to Vegeta's arc in the Moro saga. The same is true of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta in Dragon Ball Daima. Super Saiyan 3 doesn't have a fraction of Ultra Ego's power, but the moment lands so much better because Vegeta actually wins. Ultra Ego Vegeta fails in every sense, and the transformation faces an even greater risk of obsolescence as it's so quickly followed up by even more incredible forms. Ultra Ego Vegeta may have hit harder if it were the only new form to come out of the Granola, the Survivor Saga. Unfortunately, Ultra Ego is outdone by true Ultra Instinct Goku, Black Frieza, Orange Piccolo, and Gohan Beast. It's so much easier for Ultra Ego to feel like the black sheep in the mix when all the other transformations have much better win records. Ultra Ego Vegeta is likely stronger than Orange Piccolo, but the latter comes across as the superior transformation because of its superhero saga success. One of the more fascinating Dragon Ball Super storylines that's been left to slowly percolate in the background is Beerus' desire to find a new God of Destruction candidate. Nobody has taken Beerus up on his offer, but Vegeta has come the furthest along in his training and even acquires a destroyer form when everything is said and done. Ultra Ego Vegeta is the culmination of rigorous training under Beerus. Vegeta has ostensibly accomplished everything expected of a god of destruction, even learning Hakai, and Ultra Ego is basically a god form down to the purple coloring. That being said, Dragon Ball Super takes great strides to present gods of destruction as being in a completely different tier of power. Beerus only used a small percentage of his strength during his fight against Goku, and it's likely that nobody has seen full, unrestrained God of Destruction strength yet. The fact that Ultra Ego Vegeta is unsuccessful against Granola and Gas minimizes Vegeta's God of Destruction journey. He isn't treated like the omnipotent culmination of something godly, and it diminishes what are supposed to be remarkable accomplishments. Vegeta still feels like Vegeta, rather than a god of destruction, which is one of Ultra Ego's biggest issues. Dragon Ball Super Chapter 103, A Legacy Toward the Future, centers around a playful sparring match between Gohan Beast and true Ultra Instinct Goku. This duel naturally evolves into an all-out Saiyan battle royale once Vegeta, Broly, Goten, and Trunks also tap in to show their skills. Vegeta is truly excited to test Gohan Beast and see how much stronger his rival's son has become. Vegeta would presumably want to push Gohan to his limit here, but he fights against him in perfected Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta's decision to fight with what's supposedly an inferior transformation indicates that there might be some major issues with Ultra Ego that cause a lack of confidence on Vegeta's part. One thing to consider is that Ultra Ego's power is dependent upon the intensity of the fight and Vegeta's emotional state. A villain like Granola, Gas, or Black Frieza will appropriately push Vegeta's buttons and activate his killer instinct. A friendly sparring session with Gohan is obviously not going to generate the same extreme reactions and therefore be unable to tap into its max power. Vegeta may understand that Ultra Ego works best when he's in battles against wicked, rampaging threats. While it's unlikely, there's also the possibility that Ultra Ego Vegeta will quietly be swept under the rug and become a one-and-done form, like Super Saiyan Rage. Vegeta repeatedly triggers Ultra Ego during his fights against Gas and Black Frieza, so this is likely not the case. Ultra Ego has more or less disappeared following the Granola, the Survivor Saga, and fans have become increasingly curious about if and when it will return. The one guaranteed storyline in Dragon Ball Super's future is the inevitable clash against Black Frieza, which might put the entire multiverse's safety at risk. Dragon Ball's heroes have never been better prepared for such an epic clash, and this will surely become an opportunity where Vegeta pushes Ultra Ego to its limit.